All right, everybody, I want to go across how to use this line graph and everything. Make sure that we're all on the same page when it comes to earthquake epicenters and how to calculate those epicenters. So we're going to start with the first earthquake registration at a seismic station in Rapid City, South Dakota. And we're going to flip over to the line graph and calculate the number of miles, right, that Rapid City, South Dakota is from our unknown earthquake epicenter. So another way of looking at that is we're going to say that Rapid City, right, South Dakota, right, is X number of miles from our earthquake epicenter. And I'll abbreviate that with EE. So we know, right, our starting point is Rapid City, South Dakota. But what else we know is that it took 10 minutes and 40 seconds for the earthquake's primary waves, right, to reach Rapid City, South Dakota. So this is where we have to actually utilize the line graph to go ahead and determine those miles that are unknown at this point. So let's switch over and let's get back to our line graph here. So 10 minutes is right here. 11 minutes is just above that. So we know it has to be somewhere in between the two. The easiest thing to do is to recognize there are 1, 2, 3 segments or 3 boxes between 10 and 11 minutes. Well, all of us know at this point that there are 60 seconds in every minute. So if we take each minute and divide it by those 3 segments, which is, again, 60 seconds divided by 3, that means each box is worth 20 seconds. So we're going to look for 10 minutes and 40 seconds. And with that, we're going to go right to our 10 minutes, right here. And then we're going to come to 2040. And we're going to travel all the way across here because our problem said that we were talking about primary waves. So we're going to skip past the secondary waves. We're going to stop right there at what's called a point of intersection. That point of intersection, right, is where the P wave line and also our 10 minutes and 40 seconds intersect. And you can see that line right there where the the red and the green lines intersect. We're going to take that information, we're going to drop it all the way down to the base of the line graph, or to that axis. And we've got a little bit of math to do. Okay? I'm going to get rid of this information for just a second, because what we've been using in class is X equals the number of miles, right, times 10 to the second power. So what we're saying is here's 7, okay? So it's 7 times 10 to the second power, and that is 700. But we're not quite at 700. We're a little bit past the 700, in fact. So we have to do some of the same segmenting that we did over here, except for the unit of measure is slightly different. This is going to be in hundreds. So here's 700, here's 800. With that, we are going to take and assume that each one of these boxes is worth 20. We can prove that by counting it. We start here at 700, 720, 740, 760, 780, 800. So our total mileage, right, from where the earthquake epicenter occurred to Rapid City, South Dakota, is a total of 720 miles. That's the easiest way to utilize the line graphs in order to come up with your mileage. And if you have questions about how to convert that into inches, right, utilize AAA over the course of the week, and I will be glad to help you.